Welcome to another episode of Tome Troubles. I'm your DM, JR, and with me as always is my illustrious co-host, Miss Melissa.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm doing really good. It's a Monday, so I got a lot of stuff done.
Well, that's good. You got a lot done. I got a lot done. First day of school over here.
That's always fun.
Yeah, the usual. So let's jump right into the episode. This was actually the second part of a really long recording session that we had that got chopped up into two because of how long it was. You guys, at the end of the last episode, had opened the puzzle locked door and proceeded down the hallway and found some interesting gear and found some crazy situations.
They were. We did that, and then we ended up in the room where we got, last time, we got the gun that we don't know is a gun yet.
You got the mysterious locked box that could be a gun.
Yes, the possibility of a gun. And then we came into this room.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing that we noticed in this room were yellow rods on the wall. And I did a detect magic spell on them, and you said that they were glowing yellow, a faint yellow.
Yep. You've really gotten some utility out of detect magic. That's probably your most useful spell that you've used.
It's so useful. We did that, and then Addie suggested we were high because we saw yellow glowing and she just saw the rods.
That was really funny. She was very confused as to why you were seeing yellow glows and she was not.
Yes. So that was comical.
Very put off, but they ended up being immovable rods.
Yes, we got those. And then we had the choice to go down we walked into another room.
Yeah, you walked down the hall. There was a corpse at the end of that hall with a broken javelin.
We did.
You walked a little bit further. I think, was there a trap there? Or was that last week?
Nope, there was a trap. There was a thin line about a couple inches off the floor that we noticed.
I think Addie wanted to climb to the roof to cut it or something, and you were like, nope, it's on the floor.
Yeah, that one, I rolled really, really well to perceive that. I got a 29.
You did. That was a crazy perception roll.
Because I got a nat 20.
Yeah, cheating.
You're funny.
So you guys got around that, and then you guys found kind of an side passage that you didn't end up going down.
Yes.
Hopefully there was nothing important there that you guys needed. And you moved on, and you came to a rounded off atrium. That was where the two hallways were split off, and they were both barricaded. There was just stuff piled up and gathered up.
There was. And then Umi chose to go left because she was leading us. So she made the choice to go left. As she walked towards it, I got attacked.
You did. You got, what was it, a Tanglefoot bag? You got a Tanglefoot bag thrown at you.
A Tanglefoot bag that exploded, and I was glued to the floor by some grease.
Yeah, you were stuck, and then you guys had to fight it out with some kobolds.
We did.
That definitely led to one of the funniest and biggest arguments we've ever had on the show up till now. So let's talk a little bit about that. That was ridiculous.
Well, I casted Daze on one of the kobolds, and we decided that we didn't want to kill him, and we found out his name was Gibjib, and he has something to do with Scrugruk, which is somebody we're looking for. And so we were walking down. Gibjib was leading us to Scrugruk, is what, in all of our trying to understand what he was saying, I'm the only one who speaks his language.
Yeah, he was leading you down the hallway.
Yeah, he was leading us down the hallway. And then all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, I said that I wanted to ride him like a steed into battle with my sword and ride on Gibjib. And you laughingly said okay, but we didn't realize you were joking.
Well, it was very clear that you were joking by everything that came after.
I was not, sir.
Yeah, whatever with everything you said.
I giggled a lot.
It was clear that it was a joke.
I did giggle a lot, I will give you that. But, so as we're running, as in my head, I'm on Gibjib and we're running, and a trapdoor opened and fell. And so you were like, at the end of the episode, you said, and Gibjib fell through the floor. And I paused because I was like, well, I fell through the floor with Gib because I was riding on his back. And you were like, no, you weren't. I wouldn't have let you do that. And I said, you said okay. And then, yes, that devolved from there into a hilarious argument.
It was like a 15-minute argument. There's like 10 minutes of that cut out at the end of that episode because it just went on and on and on.
It was amazing.
Everybody was up in arms over that. But no, you said it kind of jokingly, and then you were like, I got the rope, and I'm going to poke him with my sword. And then as soon as he got away from you...
Yeah.
You were mad, and you were like, I want to go back and change what I did. I want to ride him like a steed. And then I gave you the chance to do that, to do all the rest of it, and he still got away from you.
Yeah, we failed. But that's okay.
It's okay. It was really funny.
It was very comical. I enjoyed, and I mean, I wouldn't have fit on Gib because he's a tiny little kobold.
Yeah, in the realm of the game, no, none of you guys could have fit on him.
But yeah, no, it was a really fun episode to record.
It was a really fun episode to record, and the fact that we played for so long, because I think we played for like 3.5 hours, and we usually don't play that long, anywhere near that long.
Yeah, no, we played for a really long time. That was a very, very enjoyable session to record.
It was enjoyable, and it had a little bit of everything. It had kind of all the three cornerstones of role-playing, where you investigated, and you did some puzzles, and some traps, and then you fought. That's probably been the best episode for everybody, just because everybody had something to do. Everybody had fun. Looking forward to recording the next one. Speaking of the next one, next week's episode, actually, we had some technical difficulties. Finally, not from me, shockingly enough. I managed to not delete anything this time, but Miss Umi's computer had issues, and then we finished our episode, which was really the climax of the first act, sadly enough. Right after we got done, we stopped our recording, and then her computer went kaput. And we lost the entire recording of that. So we lost that. So next week's episode is going to be another Tome of Troubles. We're going to recap that episode kind of in depth. And we're going to get a little bit in depth into just role-playing games in general. Kind of what got us into games. What games we like. And just stuff like that. What inspires us whenever we're thinking about characters. Yeah, that was a disappointment. But I think next week's episode is gonna be good. Just because, when we recap it, we have just as much fun as when we play it. Well, it was awesome catching up with you, Miss Melissa, and all you fans out there. We will see you next week.
Have a good evening.